All right, girls, Grandma's getting ready to go online.
Yeah, too late. Good evening. Hope everybody's doing well. So it is time for our Wednesday show. We had a few new things come in this week, yesterday. And so we'll look at those, as well as some other things that I already had in stock. And I've pulled out a few things that will match with the new things that we got in. So hopefully we'll cover all the bases. Hope everybody's work week is going well. We're halfway through. Hi, Ashley. Or a little bit more than halfway through, I guess. Kind of depends on how you look at it or what your schedule is. So my work week's more than half over. Of course, I'm busy on the weekend too, so I don't know if that really counts. Weather's nicer for right now. We've got some pretty nice weather. Hi, Marlo. That's okay. The replay will be posted later. So if you want to look at the replay later, that's fine. So we have been up in the 60s yesterday and today, which was pretty nice compared to what we have been. But it's going to go back down. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for stopping in. It's going to go back down. Yeah, we're supposed to be cold by the weekend. Possible snow by Sunday or wintry mix. So, it's up and down. And I've heard that it's that way all across the country right now. So probably everybody else is experiencing the same thing. It warms up and then it gets cold. And then it warms up and then it gets cold. It can't make up its mind right now. All right, we are going to go ahead and get started. First of all, this necklace that I have on is one of our blockbusters. It's actually one of my favorite blockbusters. This is in copper, silver, and antiqued brass. You can see the difference in the textures. We've got some scroll pattern on some of them and some hammering on others. Usually they come with little earrings that look like this copper piece up here. I don't have them on. I have a different pair of mine that have those same metal colors in it. So this is Untamed. Thank you for sharing, Violet. So if you'd like this one, just say sold number 1. That's going to be number 1 for tonight, is just Untamed, the one that I have on. And I wear it because it looks really big when we show it on the show. And when I wear it, it's not as like in your face as you think it's going to be. Hi, Ruth. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're here tonight. The gang's all here. Well, not quite, but my gang. Let's see. What are we going to do first? Let's start with a couple earrings. That'll be easy. Number 2 tonight is going to be Skillfully Stacked in green. So this is like a dark olive or maybe even a forest green, along with our butterscotchy tan. These are little rubber rings fed onto this thin wire. We have silver spacers. This is going to be the length and the size.
Anybody on Instagram?
No, not yet.
Okay.
This is Skillfully Stacked in green. We have 2 of these available, and it's going to be number 2. That always seems to happen on number 2. I don't know how I always get something that has 2 things on number 2. I'd have to start getting things that only have 1 thing on number 2, just so it's not a coincidence. All right, next up, we have the delicate earrings. Remember, we had a run on these last time. These are Extended Eloquence in pink. This is our pale pink. They're little like diamond shapes, but they are the pink. I guess this is acrylic. It might be rhinestones. Hi, Robin. And you can see they have a little iridescence to them. So very delicate looking, even though they're long. This is the length and the size. I do have 2 pairs of these. So these are Extended Eloquence in pink, and it is number 3. So Violet and Robin said hello to you.
Tell them hello.
He's having computer issues over here, so he had to restart his computer. So he's not quite up to speed yet. And I'm actually not drinking coffee today because it's not cold. I got pink lemonade, so we're drinking pink lemonade today. Got to do it while it's warm. All right, this one is called Fit for a Drama Queen. Mom, what's a number 3? Fit for a Drama Queen. So this is the shinier copper. It's a little bit antiqued, but not as much as our normal antiqued copper. So we have the flat chain, white rhinestones in 2 rows right there. And then we have a beautiful copper colored rhinestone surrounded by white rhinestones. So that's an emerald cut. Thank you, Robin. The earrings are the white rhinestones, and they are in copper hardware, so copper fishhook backs. This is really a pretty piece. So this is the length. It is just below her collar, and then the pendant hangs down to mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension that we have, it's going to hang right here above the bust. So right above the bust. I do have 3 of these. Fit for a Drama Queen in copper, and it is number 4. See, I didn't do the 3-on-3. I did something right tonight. I never know. It just is what it is. All right, let's do a longer necklace now. This one is a little bit longer, so let me pull it back just a little bit. This one is called Modern Day Demure, and it is in silver. So the silver is referring to this pearly bead right here. So we have a round pearly bead that is in a silver or light gray color. We have a shiny silver piece right there. These rhinestones, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Yeah, you can. They are iridescent. And then this kind of hammered oval around those. The little earrings that come with them, these are also the iridescent rhinestones. So I just have one of these. This one hangs right below the bust. So starting right here at the bust, hanging down to about mid-abdomen. So really close there. With your 2-inch extension, it's going to come down just a little bit further. Still going to be mostly a mid-abdomen necklace. So this is Modern Day Madonna.
You said Demure.
No, a Modern Day Demure. I'm sorry. Modern Day Madonna is a different one. He's always calling me out on that. Modern Day Demure. And it is in silver. Just one of those available, and it is number 5. Now I better ask a question so that he can catch up.
I'm caught up now.
You're caught up now?
As long as you say stuff the right way.
As long as I say stuff the right way. I can't promise. All right, this one has 6 answers on it. Let's go with number 5. Name an excuse people give to get out of jury duty. Ever been called up for jury duty? Everybody has excuses. So what are some of the excuses people give to get out of jury duty? They're sick. Oh, that one was a medical reason. So that was actually number 5. Some kind of medical reason. Work was number 4. Pregnant was not on there. You're a caregiver. Yep. You have to care for children. That was number 3. Or elderly parents or sick people or, whoever.
Somebody out on that one.
Max said he had a judge call somebody out on that one.
He said, do you work?
No
said,
transportation. Yeah. That was actually not on there. But that's a good one. Although they would probably ask you how you got there that day. And then why you couldn't get there that way every day. You know how they are. They don't want to let you off easy. So we've got 3 more. We've got caring for children, having to work, and a medical reason. So what other reasons might people give to try to get out of jury duty? Disabled and can't sit for long periods. That would also be the medical reason. Knowing the case, yes. Knowing the case or being prejudiced against the defendant or for or whatever. That was number 2. Don't believe in the death penalty, Mom. Don't believe in the death penalty. That's a good one. It almost goes for number 1. Racism actually wasn't on there, unless you count it as being prejudiced as well. But they're talking more about the case. Been abused. Nope, that's not on there. So we've got number 1 and number 6 still hanging out there. School was not a reason, Max.
It worked for me.
He said it worked for him.
I was taking some progress energy classes, and I'm like, said, it's okay, you're out.
No, does not work. All right, so number 6 is you didn't get notice. That was number 1. Religious views or your religious reasons. Not in the state long enough. That's a good one. That'll get you off every time. I just had a baby. Nope, that was not on there. So we've got them all now. So didn't get notice, and then religious reasons, and the other 2. All right, let us move forward. We have 2 pairs of these. These are called Mandala Mecca. Mandala Mecca. Mom did. She got it right off the bat, Robin. These are flowers. They kind of have that dot motif. You can see where they look like they have little perforations. Yellow rhinestone right in the center of each of these. This is the length and the size. So I have 2 of these. Mandala Mecca, number 6. Hi, Becky. You are just in time. Because I was getting ready to pull out these earrings next, and I know you're going to want to see them. I only have 2 pairs of these. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you sharing, and hi. These are called Spirited Soar in yellow. So these are the same ones we had for the Fashion Fix last month in the blue. Now we have them in yellow cracklestone. So you can see the tops of the wings are in that cracklestone, as well as that beryl bead at the top. If you don't have any yellow necklaces, no worries, because I pulled out 4 of them. I've got 2 short and 2 long. So this is the length and the size. I didn't mean to kill you. I just thought you'd really like them. These are Spirited Soar in yellow. And it's number 7. All right, I'm not going to give these next ones numbers because I'm just going to show you all 4 of these yellow necklaces. I'll show you the 2 short ones first, and then the 2 long ones. And you can just let us know because these are extra to the show. I just wanted to make sure if you got the yellow earrings, you would be able to wear them with something. Becky's going to take 1 of them. All right, so I have Ground Forces in yellow. This is the 4-layer necklace with yellow crackle beads. This is a shorter one. Yes, let me know when you share because it will count for you, Robin. So that's our first short one. Second short one is this one. Here today, Patagonia tomorrow. Simple teardrop with a silver teardrop around it. Also comes with teardrop earrings. All these I only have 1 of. These 2, the 2 short ones, I only have 1 of. You just hang those on an extra hook. Okay, Robin, you shared also. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. I usually see it on there later, but just in case I don't, make sure you let me know. This is a long one. This is Meet Me at Sunset in yellow. So we have the ovals in yellow crackle, and then the tassel down below. Had my sticker. There we go. So this is a long one. And then I also have Get a Roam in yellow. Turn it around, right? There we go. This is also a long one. So I have more than one of these, of each of these. This one, the tassel got behind it. So it also has those little yellow beads on the bottom. Those are crackle beads with the fringe and the brushed texture of the circle above it. So these two are the long ones that I have. I do have two of each of the long ones. So even if you just want it, that's fine. We've got one pair of earrings left. We've got 4 necklaces that you can possibly match them up with. Becky, I was going to tell you, Daniel went to the chiropractor earlier today. They actually did some dry needling on him the other day, and he said it was painful not because of the needles, but because his muscles were so tight. So the dry needling is kind of like acupuncture, but they put it in there and they twist to release the tension in the muscle. And his muscles were so tight that it was a little bit painful to have that done. So I've never had that done. I've had acupuncture done. It didn't seem to do any good for me. To each his own, I guess. But yeah, it didn't seem to work for me. Just wondering if the dry needling would work better. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see. All right, these are Yes, I Can Coon in purple. So we have little circles on the top, and then, let's see, about 2/3 of a circle on the bottom. A little pattern on it. No, he said it was not a lot of fun. Purple beads hanging from the bottom. I do have 2 pairs of these. This is the length and size. They said he popped really easy after that. So these are number 8. Yes, I Can Coon in purple, and we have 2 of them.
Spencer.
Okay. Did she say whether it was painful, Marlo? Marlo says she had a coworker that loved it and she wanted her to try it. Yeah, acupuncture didn't hurt at all. The needles, yeah, I mean, you could feel them tap, but that's about it. That all you felt was a tap. All right, I have one of these rings. This is the ring that was previously in that turquoise blue. I have one in red because one was claimed before they even came in. This is Wonderland Wildflower. It is on a narrow band. We have the red beads in the centers of the flowers, and we have little leaves. Okay. Yeah, they said it works better for some people than others. It just kind of depends. This is what it looks like on a finger. So we just have one of these. Wonderland Wildflower. In red is going to be number 9. Okay, and number 10. Number 10 is Life of the Fiesta in multi. All right, let me get the layers right. I always get them behind each other. There we go. Life of the Fiesta in multi. So this is a dark purple, like a plummy purple, a dark green. It's like a teal green, and a kind of a dark hot pink. And then we have these, I call them bent teardrops because they're like little teardrops that they bent in the middle with kind of that glitter texture on them. So this is 2 layers of all those colors. The earrings are the dark pink. So just like in the necklace, dark pink teardrops. This is the length of the layers. So one is going to be right at the collar. Yeah, it is a little darker than normal. I have to play with some adjustments again. And the other one is up above the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to mid-chest. So it'll be right there. This is Life of the Fiesta in multi. Actually, if I sit back, it works just fine. But if I'm closer to the camera, it doesn't work well. So this is number 10. I have 2 of these. Let's see if I can turn my light a little bit. There we go. Maybe that'll help. All right. So it's time for another question. No, it's not just your eyes. I've been playing with the settings on it because we're having so much trouble with it being super bright. Now it's a little bit too dark. Surprisingly, it's still above 100% brightness, so I have no idea. All right, this one has 6 answers. Let's go with number 4. Name an act of high school rebellion that you can't imagine a kindergartner doing. So an act of high school rebellion you couldn't imagine a kindergartner doing. Smoking. Smoking was number 1. Senior ditch day. Yep, skipping school. That was number 4, Terry. Senior prank, cutting class. Those, I guess it would have been in there with skipping school. What other things do high schoolers do that you can't imagine a kindergartner doing? I think teenage rebels. Fighting. Fighting was number 2. Doesn't have to be just in school. It can be at home. It's just that age group, high schoolers versus kindergartners. Spray graffiti. Nope, that was not on there. But that's a good one. Kindergartners would have to figure out how to work the spray can first, and then their fingers would have to be strong enough to hold that thing down. Boy, I've done that, and my finger gets tired really fast. Sneaking out. That is really, really close to the last one, so I'm going to say it anyway. Breaking curfew. So you're sneaking out past when you're supposed to be out, or sneaking back in. That was breaking curfew. So we just have 2 more. 2 more things that high schoolers might do to rebel. Taking drugs and drinking. That was number 3. So 1 more. Other thing can you think that their parents probably don't like? Okay, we'll chat later, Marlo. Thanks for stopping in, though. Has to do with their mouths. Read religion. Nope, but that's a good one. Racing the car around. Ooh. Yeah. It'd be hard for a kindergartner to do that. Although they have the battery-operated ones now. You never know. Cursing. Yep. Cursing was the other one. Hi, Faye. Talking back. Talking back wasn't actually on there, but it should have been. But these days, kindergartners do that too. Actually, preschoolers do that. I was shocked the last time when my kids were in Head Start, and you know my kids are 18 and 19 now, the younger ones. Back when they were in Head Start, the kids in their Head Start classes, 3 and 4-year-olds, were already cursing because that's what they hear at home. So it's amazing what they pick up on and then repeat. And they don't realize they're doing anything wrong most of the time. That's just what they're used to hearing. All right, so let's move on to the next piece. We have Opalescent Oblivion in gold. So this is a gold setting with these opalescent white rectangles. You can see they reflect the different colors. Or maybe you can't see. I'll kind of, there we go, try to show you. See how they reflect the different colors. Really gorgeous piece in person. It's a little harder to show you on the video, but we do our best. The earrings are the gold tassels. And we have 2 of these. This is the length. So it's going to sit right up along that collar, which is probably about the same length as my collar now. So it'd be sitting right about here. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down over the collar. So maybe just a little bit lower than this one. So this is Opalescent Oblivion. We have 2 of these, and it is number 11. And for anybody who doesn't know, I do post the replays on all these channels after they're done. So after the show is done, it will post to whatever channel you're watching on. Terry wants a number 11. I think you're going to love it, Terry. Yes, we can add an extension to that. Do you need me to add you one? If you do, just let me know how long, and I'll include it in your package. All right, this is Free Flying Flutter in pink. And I know you can't really tell it's pink. It is a light pink rhinestone wings. And we have little pink rhinestones down the center to make up his body or her body. We have not had any opalescent white earrings yet. I would just wear gold with it. So this has the little white rhinestones, or light pink rhinestones for earrings. It's a longer length, so it's sitting just below center chest, right above the bust. With the 2-inch extension, going to sit right down here on the bust. I will watch for them though, Terry, because we have not had any yet. So this is Free Flying Flutter. I have to say that really slow. Free Flying Flutter in pink. We have 4 of these. It is number 12. You missed it, Max. Number 13. This one is called Sugar Sugar. Yeah, no. Now Max is going to sing. This is not good. So we have a purple opaque bead in the center. She can always watch the replay or run it back a little bit, Terry. And then we have the crystal type beads, also a chunkier bead, a larger one. Enlarged caged beads. So these are hollow inside. They have the little cutouts. I call these planet beads because they kind of remind me of Saturn with the ring around it. And then the polished silver beads. The earrings are smaller versions of those opaque purple beads. This is on a silver fishhook back.
That's Becky. Does she know who sang it?
Becky, he wants to know if you know who sang it, and I'm sure you do. This one hangs right at the collar with the 2-inch extension that's on it. You'll get it down to mid-chest, right about here. And I have 2 of these. So this is Sugar Sugar. And it is number 13. Let's see. Number 14. I have small hoops. Tiny hoops. These are the 1/2-inch ones. So they're the larger tiny hoops. I know that won't make sense to everybody. But those of you who were here when the tiny hoops came out, you understand what I mean. These are the larger ones. So they're 1/2-inch. Number 13 to Terry. They have white rhinestones along the face of them. Let's see. There we go. Get it to focus in. I have to cover my face to do that or it won't do it. So little white rhinestones all along the front of the hoop. This is the length and size. I do still wear these in my second hole sometimes. Smallish butterfly things for some of the young girls. Okay, I do have some, Becky. I could send you pictures afterwards. Are you thinking necklaces, earrings? I have both. I also have bracelets. This is number 14. I have 3 of these. It's called Audaciously Angelic. So I know Max is going to want the spelling for that one. So I'm just going to give it to him. Number 15. We also have 4 of this one. See if I can get it straight. Material Girl Glamour in red. Okay. Yep, I will let you know what I've got in stock. Material Girl Glamour. These are ruby red, marquee shapes. They are also faceted on the face. So they're going to reflect the light a little bit differently on each facet. The earrings are the red rhinestones in that silver setting. This is the length. So again, right above that collar, with the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to get it just barely below that collar. So right about here for that middle stone. The rest of them are kind of going to go up above the shirt. So this one is Material Girl Glamour. We have 4 of them. And it is number 15. And now you see why I don't usually use the white bust on the show, because it messes with the color. Messes with the color all the time. All right, let's see. This is going to be our last question for today. And then we have some more pieces to do while Max does his fancy spinny thing over there. Let's see. All right, this one has 4 answers. So it won't be too hard. Actually, it might be hard. But there's only 4 answers. Let's take... let's take number 2. Name a kid's game that a grown man would look pretty silly playing. A kid's game that a grown man would look pretty silly playing. And they're not talking about board games.
You need to watch me then. Great girls.
Yeah, Max does most of these. His videos will go viral one day on YouTube. Hopscotch. Hopscotch was number 4. Twister was number 2, Mom. You got that one again. Slip and Slide wasn't on there, but I agree with you, Terry. Ring Around the Rosie, Fish, Duck, Duck, Goose. Those were not on there. Those are good games, though.
The Tootie Top.
No, that is not a game. Yeah, those weren't on there, surprisingly. So 2 more. We still haven't gotten number 1. Red Rover. Oh, that's such a good one. That is not on there, though. Hide and Seek was number 1.
They don't need to see me then.
Yeah, Max plays hide and seek with the girls all the time. He does kind of look silly doing it, though, just to be fair. 1 more. And this is definitely a playground game or an outside game. Tag. Tag was the other one, Terry. Very good.
Hey, Mom, she's thinking of Hokey Pokey.
Yeah, you're thinking about the Hokey Pokey. That's kind of a dance. It's not really a game. Tag was the other one. Teeter Totter. Oh, that's a good way to launch some kids into outer space. I don't think we should let them play with the grown guys. All right, so I'm not going to put these against the whiteboard because you already see we have problems with that. So this is Oceanside Service. This is in brown. So it's actually kind of a beigey tan color. So fairly neutral. We have these milky beads. So they have the little milky swirls in them, as well as some fairly clear ones. This one has 1 little swirl, so it's actually pretty clear. The silver chain in the middle. Yeah, this is a nice neutral. The earrings are also those little milky beads. I call these donut beads because that's what they remind me of. Of course, everything reminds me of donuts. Actually, I was in the car this morning. We're doing deliveries, and it smelled like donuts in the car all morning. I have no idea what it was. We didn't have anything sweet open in there, but it smelled like donuts in my car. And I did not have any donuts. So before you say I just ate them all and hid them. This one starts at the collar, goes down to mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here above the bust. I think I have 2 of these. Nope, I have 3. Look at that. 3 of these. Oceanside Service. And it actually is a little bit lighter than it appears on the screen. Number 16. More of like a nude color. If you're familiar with the pantyhose, you know what nude color is. Number 17. Head Over Horizons in green. So these are little dark green seed beads. So these are like the dark olive. Maybe bordering on forest. They go up to about half, which is why we're at the horizon in these textured silver hoops. Let's see, that one wouldn't turn right. There we go. This is the length and size. So I have 2 of these. Head Over Horizons in green is number 17. And last but not least, because there's no least in this game. There's just some I like more than others, but they may be totally the opposite of what you like more. This one's called Belle of the Beach in green. So we have, again, those olive green beads. These are not as dark. The olive green beads, they have the nice milky swirls in them. You can see the pretty swirls. And then we have a pinky peach, and that's actually what they called it in our description. So I'm not lying. It's a pinky peach. It's a little bit more pink than what it shows on the screen. The earrings are the milky little discs in green. I thought this was a really pretty color combination, the green with that peachy color. So this one hangs about 1/2 inch below that collar. So it's definitely right there at mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang right here above the bust. So right about there. This one is Belle of the Beach in green. 2 of these available, and it is number 18. All right. So that's our final piece for tonight. Let's see what Max has for us over here. Max has Becky. Becky, you're going to get a free piece on your next invoice. So that'll probably be this week. But whenever your next invoice is, that will show on there. All right. So we're going to have more stuff come in tomorrow. The Fashion Fix pieces that everybody ordered will be in tomorrow, as well as a few other pieces that I ordered along with the Fashion Fix order. So we've got a few of those in there. And then we have some other things for you to look at. Let's see. Is this Super Bowl Sunday this week?
Yep.
I'm going to be fighting for your attention. What number was the ruby red one? Can you tell me that, Max?
Ruby.
Material Girl Glamour. No, the ruby red. Red.
Yes. Ruby red. Oh, Material Girl Glamour. It was number 15.
15, Terry. It was number 15. All right, and if anybody missed any of the show, replays will be posted, so you are welcome to go back and look through them and comment and claim any pieces that are still available.
Shall I put soul for Terry?
And I will put a comment back or a reply on your comment so that you know that I got it. All right, so we're going to see you Friday. It's going to be rainy and nasty and yucky here that day, so I'm going to be glad to be inside. So we'll do a little bit longer show on Friday. Hopefully the rest of your work week goes well, and we'll see you at the end of the week.